Awesome. So, hi everybody, and a very, very, very warm welcome to you all to new, I love that our team keeps reinventing and innovating new, exciting ways to share with people how much we love what we do. So, welcome to our new Healthy and Empowered Sunday evening or Sunday morning, wherever you are in the world. It's Sunday night in England. Our call where we share with you exactly what it is, what Healthy and Empowered is, why we love what we do, and why as a team we're really bound together in a way that kind of is very different to normal world business, if that makes sense. My name's Tasha Minter. I'm part of this amazing team that we have going on, and I'm just so grateful to everyone for being part of this team. So my kind of full-time thing is that I'm a model. I'm actually on a shoot right now, and I just was like, wait, I have to do my call. And in fact, the stylist and the photographer reminded me of the time, so thank God for them. So I'm here on shoot just doing this business. I love this business. I've been involved with this company for the last 3 years, and it's been amazing. I wouldn't change it for the world. The products themselves, which we're going to share with you today as well, are something that really changed my life and flipped my world upside down, and I really didn't think I'd ever say that about a product. I was very skeptical, and I started taking a product to change my health. And when I changed my health, everything in my life changed. But tonight is not about me, and it's not really something where I just want to sit and share my story. I'm going to wrap up at the end in half an hour. But first, the way this call is going to work is we're going to bop around a few people from all over the world. We've got people talking from all over the world, which is like super duper exciting, and such a blessing. I'm so honored to have these women. We have men too, but especially women come together and join together as a community and empower each other and build a community together, because there's so much of that missing in the world. And what I love about our team is that we're really trying to drive it forward and show people that they can be part of something where people really want them to be accepted and feel good enough as they already are. So I'm Natasha Minter. I'm super honored to be welcoming this call for you this evening. Thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to us all. I hope you can understand all these beautiful accents that you're about to hear. So we're going to pass it around. First, you're going to hear a bit about the products and our program. I think it's Rachel sharing, if I'm not wrong. So Rachel's going to introduce the products, and she's going to share her story, and she's going to share our program. So Rachel, if you could really talk about the Train, Eat, Think part of our program, that would be great. Just take 5 minutes doing that. And then we're going to pop into a couple of health product stories. If you can go straight onto those, guys, because I'm going to be back on shoot. And then jump straight to the business. I know, Rachel, thank you so much for stepping up and doing that. I'm so excited to watch you present the business. And then we're going to be sharing some stories about the business too after the second part of the business presentation. And then we'll wrap up, and you'll hear from me, and I'll share a bit of my story, and I'll finish the call off, but we're only probably going to be about 25 minutes. Thank you so much again for sharing your time with us this evening. And I'm just going to let them get on with it. So I think it's over to you, Rachel. Am I right? Did I get it right?
Hey, hi.
Great.
So I think it was supposed to be Lucy talking about the products.
Oh, fab. Okay.
I'm not sure if she's on the call tonight.
She is. She's there. Are you ready, Lucy? Sorry, I'm a bit scared because I'm on a shoot, and it's just I've had a funny day. Are you ready, Luce? Maybe, Rachel, let's start with, you could share your story, and if you can just share a bit about what Train, Eat, Think is, and then if you jump to Lucy whenever she's ready. Lucy, when you're ready, just give her a thumbs up. She's on the Lenovo tab. That's her name on this call.
All right, fab. Okay, cool. So hello, everyone. My name is Rachel Waite, and I'm 24. And I have been following the Eat, Train, Think plan for, about 7 months now. When I first started, I had just been diagnosed with anxiety and depression. I had hardly any energy, no motivation, I was getting run down all the time. And I thought, this is just like another one of those health things where it's a quick fix and then you put on loads more weight after you finish doing it. And I've always been one of these people who doesn't seem to stick to things. But I thought, if I don't make a change with my life, then you know, I'm just going to be stuck this way forever, and, you know, I'm not going to make a difference. I didn't really see where my future was going, so I thought, right, I'm going to take a leap of faith, and I'm going to join the business. And in joining the business, I then started the products too. Now, the products that Lucy's going to talk about in a minute are they're incredible. If you think you've got energy, then you don't, until you've tried the products and you realize how much energy you actually have. I think a lot what I noticed about this was, for myself, I used to get quite a lot of spots on my skin. I tended to get them like all around here whenever I was stressed, all on my nose, up here. I don't tend to get like spots anymore. I used to get really bad stress headaches as well from my anxiety and depression. A lot of the time I'd be taking all these painkillers, like, you know, paracetamol, ibuprofen, all sorts. And I hate putting things into my body that aren't natural, things that I don't know where they've come from, you know. I've had recently a little bit of a flu, and I'm one of these people who's like, I will try and battle through it myself, so I'll try and make myself better, to build up my immune system. So what I love about the products is that these actually build up your immune system, and they're all completely natural and organic, and I don't have to take as much medication as I used to back last June, July, I don't know when it was that I joined. It's all been a crazy adventure for me, and I've loved every second of it. What is absolutely incredible, though, and that solidified this for me, was that, yes, I'm into my science, and I did do a lot of research on everything. I wanted to know everything about this, because it just seems like too good to be true, because I started hearing people talk about how, you know, I had cancer and I was on chemotherapy, and my body was just deteriorating, and then I started taking these products, and my body started getting better. And I would think, gosh, what? Like, the hair started growing stronger. And it actually turns out that the acidity caused by chemotherapy in your body, it, you know, increases the acidity, but our products were balancing that out with alkaline, simply by giving them lots more nutrition, like fruit and veg, berries. And I thought, God, that is life-changing. So when we talk about the Eat, Train, Think plan, what we're talking about here is where think comes into it. So I started doing a lot of personal development, listening to some inspirational speakers like Eric Worre, a couple of amazing people in our business, James Sanderson, he's fantastic, and really tried to build up my own strength and my own confidence. So I've gone from being somebody who'd hide away in a restaurant at the back to somebody who is now going up to others and asking about what it is they do with their lives. And the research section comes into that as well, because I needed to know if this was something that would help my family and my sister and my loved ones. My little sister has a really rare syndrome, and every winter she ends up in hospital. You know, it's been touch and go quite a few times. And this winter, because I believe it's because she's been on these products, she has not been in hospital. She has not been in hospital. So touch wood, you know. I think that's incredible, and that solidified it for me. So that's the nutrition and the think side of it. The eat side is what I sort of specialize in. I do all the recipes for that. The Eat, Train, Think 2018 guide is about to be published, which is amazing. And we do so many different recipes. You end up thinking on a diet, whatever, you're going to have to take out a lot, but really we're adding in, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun, the different ways that we have like experimented and found things. And train is all about exercise. So finding something that you really enjoy doing and sticking to it. So you might be a mum who just wants to get out and about walking with the kids or playing in the park. You might be somebody we've got people in this industry, this business as well. People like my father, even, they've climbed up like Mount Everest. They're like super athletes. Because this was actually a product that was made for Olympic athletes. So come on. And we've got personal trainers who work with people like Tasha, who, you know, are models, who create plans for us to sort of follow, so that we can work on, you know, our heart health, our lung health, all the things that these products are actually helping us with anyway, because we've only got one body and we have to live in it. So I think it's right to treat not just your fitness and your body well, but also your mind well. and also, you know, the inside, your nutrition, treat it well. So hopefully that's everything that I have to say on that, I think. So hopefully we've got Lucy ready. I'm trying to find her. Lucy, are you ready to do yours? Hey. Okay, just I'll mute myself now and then you can unmute yourself and give your presentation on the product if that's all right.
Hello?
Lucy, thumbs up. Yeah, products.
Let me unmute you, Lucy. Hello?
Hello? Okay, thanks. Hi everybody, my name's Lucy, just in case for anyone that's on the call that doesn't know me. I'm going to start by talking about some of our products that we have. So our most popular products would be our capsules. Firstly, we have our berry blend, which is great for anyone who has skin conditions. I actually have a skin condition myself, and I've seen a massive improvement in my skin since taking these. So these are definitely the go-to thing if you want to see improvement with that. It also promotes nail growth in your hair. It's also actually fully quite a lot of vitamin E, which is really good for probably mostly skin. We also have our vegetable blend, which are these. These will support your immune system. They have vitamin C, vitamin E, and vitamin A in them as well. So these are just really good for overall general health. We also have our fruit blend, which again is a mixture of obviously all different kinds of fruits, which also have a high level of vitamin C and vitamin A in them as well. So these are really good for your immune system as well, and they'll support obviously different things if people maybe struggle with specific like health conditions and things like that. So these are they're kind of our three main premium capsules that majority of people have. We also have our Omega blend, which has not long been released. That is really, really good for supporting the cardiovascular system and obviously promoting skin health. And just obviously it shows a lot of people have shown a massive difference in their skin with taking these, so they have very good recommendations as well. We also have our shakes, which come in two different types of flavours. We have this one, which is kind of my favourite. This is vanilla one, and we also have chocolate as well. Our shakes are 100% macronutrient. They're protein as well. They have no GMO. They also promote people for weight loss or anyone who is very into fitness. So you can use them as meal replacements, which some people do if it's weight loss that they're maybe wanting to use the program for. So they're really good. Obviously, anybody who does our products as well also actually gets free children's products, which I think is absolutely amazing. Our children health study we have is showing great improvements for children's behaviour and just improvements overall in kids wanting to drink more water. So these come in the form of capsules, and for children under the age of 4, they come in soft chewies. Now, anybody who obviously places an order, they get their children's stuff and products for free, which is amazing. And we also have another form of products that we do use, but not that much. We also have soups, and we also have bars, and we also have boosters. The boosters have quite a high recommendation for people who would like to use them for weight loss, and they have a less calorie intake of 25%. So these are also very good. So if people want to use obviously them to get the full benefits to lose weight. So yeah, I think that's actually pretty much all of our products that's covered. Is there anything else, Bex?
No, that sounds awesome. If anyone's got any more questions about the products, then please get back to who invited you to this call. I think we are going to pass back over to Rachel. Is that right? Who's going to talk a bit more about the business side of things?
Hey, yeah, hi. So I've got my pen out. You can see this is where things are going to get exciting. My drawing skills are going to come into this. So the business, I touched a little bit on that a moment ago, just explaining to everybody how much it has increased my confidence. And also it has really given me something else that I never really, I guess now I'm realizing it, I never really had before in my life. It's given me another family, a second family. This community that we all have is like second to none. There's people here that I've never met before in my life, yet I feel like I know them more than some of my so-called friends do, because we all understand each other so well. So I am just going to kind of explain a little bit about how we meet people. We meet people face to face, which is fab, because I love talking. And we also meet people through social media, so there's not a massive worry there. When I first joined, I thought, I don't know enough people, and it turns out there's how many billion people in the world? And everybody is either looking for something that you have, or they are needing something like just chat, just somebody who's positive in their life. So the way that we have normal businesses and companies is like this. I'm drawing now. You go into a business, okay, right? You've just left school, you were like not quite sure where you're heading, and you see this opportunity and you're thinking, okay, great. I'm going to start off right at the bottom. And when you're at the bottom, you're working your butt off. You might kind of get promoted a couple of times, but you don't really, come on, let's face it, it's so time consuming. You're maybe not getting paid enough. I know when I first thought I would go for it with English Heritage, I started managing sites, I was doing all the finances, I was training up new people, I was traveling all over the north of England, and I didn't feel like I was getting paid enough for it. And then when an opportunity came along to actually be promoted and I went for it, I was told there and then that all interviews had been cancelled because they were getting in somebody else who'd already done it from somewhere different. And that is exactly what you get in the majority of other industries. This is kind of how that will look. So, sorry, like cough there. So you start off, everybody starts off down here, right at the bottom. And we see this massive ladder, and this is honestly probably what set off my anxiety and depression, because I had no idea how I was going to get to the top. I thought I was going to be stuck around here forever. I wouldn't have enough money to do what I wanted to do with my life. I wouldn't have the time freedom to do what I wanted to do with my life. I just couldn't see a way forwards at all. And then you get some people right at the top here, CEOs, who, maybe they have worked the butt off, but I keep hearing this over and over again. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And I'm feeling like that's more and more true. I'm not putting down other businesses and companies, because that is a way that, especially my parents' generation have always been taught that is what you do. You go to work, like you go to school, you go and get a job, you stay in that job, and then, you be loyal and you'll get all of the comforts out of that. But times are changing, especially now that we've got, a technology world. Technology world, is that the right thing? The way that a lot of companies now are wanting to promote what it is that they have is through word of mouth. So instead of us, companies putting their products into big shops, and the shops taking a cut and then hoping that people buy it, blah, blah, blah. It's so much more time consuming, time saving, and sustainable for them to just ask other people to talk about it to other people. So they save money that way, okay? And the way that benefits us is this. Haha! Drawing another image here for you. Image number 2. Yeah. This is an, can you see it? This is an upside down triangle. Okay, this is, oh my God, this is us. So this way, right, everybody starts at the same level, right? Everybody who comes into this business starts at the same level down here, okay? And you can work your way up depending on how much work you put into this is how much money you're going to get out of it, okay? You can fit this around whatever it is that you're doing in your day-to-day life. So you can, I mean, a lot of the time we just find our spare moments and we just sort of work on it there and then. But you start off down here and you're earning money from here. And then as you work your way up, you earn and earn and earn and earn. So the way that you earn is from commission from selling, but also commission from your team as well, and bonuses. So I know like one of the first bonuses is in 30 days, which is a lot of time. In 30 days, if you reach your first your first promotion, then you can get a £300 bonus, which is great. And the people right at the top here, the millionaires. Millionaires. I think I think our plan says £28,000 a month. Okay. Now all I want is comfort and, you know, health for my family. And so I'm giving this all that I have got because I know that this can change my life, and I also know it can change many other people's lives, and I'll kind of show you how. Say this is me. I'm going to kind of I'll do it. Right. This is the beautiful Tasha Minter, okay? There she is. She's so pretty. Okay. And then she goes on social media and she's like, "Hey Becca." Becca's not in a great place. So Becca's like, "Okay, I'm going to sign up." And Becca's like, "Rich, will you please sign up?" And I'm like, no. Until I finally say yes, okay? And then from Becca goes and signs up another girl. Oh my God. This is like, she signs up Jo, she signs up Megan, she signs up Jenny, and she signs up, who else is in our team? Megan, Jo, Jenny, Ashley. Right, and it goes on, and then we get customers. So who have I got? I've got Helen and Jill and John and who's my new guy? Alex. Right, okay. And so Tasha starts here and she's like, "Oh, this is so cool, I'm telling people about this." And then Becca's like, "Oh, I am now earning off these guys from what they earn." So Becca's getting that back. Money. And all of these people are impacting their families' health, their health. They're also going out getting more people. And then everything here that they're earning, yeah, Becca's getting back a percentage. And now so is Tasha. Okay, and this example of me here, I go out and I get people, yeah, and I get money from them. And then that goes back to Becca, it goes to Tasha, and it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. And yes, just success is inevitable. All right. The more people that you talk to, the more people that you try and help, the more people that you are open and honest with, the more people that you show who you really are, and you free from this 9 till 5 being stuck in a rut. Just this really is about freeing people to have more time and to have better health and to have a different life, you know, to what it is that they have. The more that you do that, the more that you get back. So yeah, that's the first half of the business. I think I'm going to hand over to Becca now to just sort of cover the second part of the business. If that's all right with you, Becca?
Yes, I'm here. Right, thank you everyone for sharing so far. Rachel actually covered half of the stuff I was going to go over anyway, but it's fine. So the bit what Rachel's just covered in terms of our team, I did draw it out, prepared and everything. It basically represents how you grow a team, which is one of the first questions that people ask. is, what if I don't know a lot of people? And that is basically what she showed. Like, these people are all under, you know, our team. You know, it's not separate teams, it's our team. Like, it's, you know, we're all part of the same team basically. But that's how you grow it. And like, for example, I only knew 4 of these people personally when I first signed them up to my team. The rest of the people were all people that I met over social media and grew relationships with, and they saw something that this could do for them. And yeah, they signed up and started changing their lives. So that's the great thing about it. Like Rachel said, it's all about building relationships and really loving on people, helping them with their health, helping them with their lives, and, you know, really making a difference. So that's the great thing about this business. The second question we get asked is, do I have to be a salesperson? The answer is no. We do not sell anything. All we're doing is sharing experiences, sharing our stories and the results we've seen from the products and results we've seen in our lives from the business, and to inspire people to do the same, to change their health, be a better version of themselves, and really change their lives. I'll quickly tell my business story before we go back over to Tasha, who's going to wrap up. But I've been in the business since a year, last October even. So I've been in it over a year now, and to say it's changed my life is a major understatement. So I originally joined because, like Rachel said, I was in a bad place. Didn't really have many really good friends, what I class as really good friends around me. They didn't really give the support that friends are supposed to, and I was really struggling in my personal life, work life, and yeah, I was not really in a great place. Tasha reached out for a fitness page on Facebook and told me about the opportunity, told me about the products, and I instantly said yes, because I could see that this was going to help me and it was going to give me that support and a community. And not only that, it had helped my health, which I'm really into fitness and healthy eating and stuff. So that was another great thing about it. Since I've joined, like I said, my life has completely changed. Like, I now have got such a massive group of people who I class as my closest friends, and majority of these people, apart from Rachel, who's an hour and a half away, live, you know, at least hours away or in a different country. Like, there's, you know, people all over America, there's Australia, you know, they're everywhere. And yeah, that's the great thing about this. You know, you've got best friends all over the world, and it's great because it's international, but that means you can help more people basically. So since I've been in the business, like, I've still had rocky times. I, like Rachel, a lot of references to Rachel tonight. I also have anxiety and depression. I can now say that confidently and openly because I've come through my worst times, and I'm still going. You know, people go through times, you know, you have your ups and downs, but that's the best thing about this business for me personally. You have always got the support, you have always got friends, and they feel like family to me. Always got people there you can turn to and just be like, hey, I'm having a really bad day. You have a chat, and suddenly you're in a completely different mind space and different mood, because they just lift you back up and they remind you why you're doing it, why you're there, and what you're going to get from it basically. And that's the best thing about it. You know, they've saved me on my worst days since I've had depression basically, and I'll be forever grateful for that. So that is why I do this business, and why I'll always do it basically. So that is all from me. I'm going to hand back to Tasha if she's there.
I'm here.
There she is. Back
Good
to
timing. I'm sat by the heater because I'm very cold. So hi everybody, thanks so much for listening to everyone's wonderful stories. I love being able to give my team the opportunity and the chance to do something like this, which is exactly why we started doing this call. If you're a sideline and you're watching this call, I'd love, I see a couple of you on here, I'd love you to be part of this too, and I'd love your team to be part of this too, because what we're all about is making sure that everybody has a chance to share and everybody has a chance to grow and learn. And really that's what I want to be able to do with my team every week. I want to be able to say, right, okay, this week Lucy's going to present the business and she's never done that before. And that's because as a team, what we do is we really make sure that we can empower and support the girls as much as we can, you know, girls and guys. But for me, that's kind of what this is about. It's not about me being the best and it's me being number one and me being the only person that can present. It's not about that. This is about everyone else being able to shine and everyone else being able to take a chance and be a leader in their own right too. So I just wanted to put that out there really. for you all. And I want to say thank you to every single one of our team that stepped in today. You give Healthy and Empowered such an amazing name. Like, it would not be the name it is without any of you guys. It's Healthy and Empowered is not me, it is us. And I can't stress that enough. And I'm just can't wait to see who the next superstars of our business will be and who's just about to join. We'll just open Canada, which is super exciting because now as a team, we're in 8 states in America, we're all over Europe, we're in Australia, and we're now in Canada, which is like super cool, really big move for us at the beginning of 2018. I really just want to stretch out the hand to you and say that if this is perhaps you don't know what you're looking for right now, but perhaps you're looking for something that gives you more opportunity, a bit more freedom, more community, more belonging, more welcoming, more acceptance, then this is and could be a home for you. So please reach out to the person that got in touch with you. This is something that you can do around the clock. Don't ever think that you haven't got enough time for this. If I can start a new business, which is what I'm doing right now, be a full-time model and a full-time waitress, then and I can still run this business and be a good leader and set an example, then any single person can do it. Like, not having time is just an absolute excuse. And if you don't believe in yourself, then that's fine, but we can work on that for you. And normally that's kind of what it boils down to. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this company, for this business, for this team, for the people I'm continuously introduced with and the people that I meet, because without them, I wouldn't be able to have the confidence to start a new business. I wouldn't have the confidence to, be the model that I am and to like work like I do, because they give me such a good reason to want to get up and go every day, because I know that I can't give up, because if I give up, 30 plus other people give up, and I can't do that. I'm not letting myself be responsible for that. And that's not to say it's a pressure thing for you, like when you have a team, but it's really wonderful in the sense too that I also, they're an amazing group of friends. It's an amazing team, but it's also a group of friends to me, right? And they're friends for life. Like, I know that. And that's what's really wonderful and what really stands out with me for this. And I'm just so thankful. So please do get back to whoever invited you to this event. What I will finish is with just a couple of training points before I leave this call and I continue my shoot on Sunday evening. One is that, when was the last time, and this is a question I want all of you to write down, whether you're in the business or not, when's the last time you took time for yourself? And I really want you to think about what you did last time you took time for yourself. What did you do? What was it? And was it for you? Was it for someone else? And if it's the gym, then I really want, the gym is my time for myself, but I really need you to think about the reasons behind that. It can't just be the gym. So for me, yesterday I took time for myself and I went and worked out, but I did a workout class that I've never done before at a gym that I've never been to. It was a sister brand of a gym that I really like. Well, it's the same brand, but it's just in a new area. And I pushed myself to go and do something I'd never done before with people I didn't know, and with one of my friends who I never see. So that's what I did. I worked out. I love working out, but I made myself uncomfortable. This is the key word here. I made myself uncomfortable in a time when I really didn't want to be uncomfortable, but I knew that it was going to help me grow. So that's really important. So that's one training point that I want to leave with you all is, like, when's the last time you did something for yourself? And also, I'd like you to all look at the last 5 people that you text, whether it be on WhatsApp or Facebook, or maybe the last 5 people that you called, and think about those 5 people. Are they 5 people that bring you up? Do they drain you? Do they make you feel good about yourself, or do they make you feel guilty? Do they make you feel like you're on the right path, or do they make you feel like you're doing something wrong? Just have a look. It can be the last 5 people you called, you text, or you WhatsApped. For me, I looked at my text and I looked at my WhatsApp, because that's how I communicate with most of my friends. I didn't look at Facebook Messenger because, quite frankly, that's how I do my business. So that wouldn't have been fair. I didn't look at my Instagram message because that's how I also do my other business. So that wouldn't have been fair. Didn't look at my email because that, again, is business. Really look at the way you communicate with people, and really look at the last 5 people that you had in your life that you had, good conversation with, or maybe the last 5 people that you spent more than an hour with. And really think about, and I don't mean at work, and really think about who they are in your life and how do they make you feel and what do they want you to be. And then the next thing is, when it comes to goal setting, if you got caught up in this whole 2018 new me, oh my God, I must change. Can I be really frank? It is bullshit. It is bullshit. You can change at any point,